Hey, beautiful collective of peeps. I am Effie with the 144 Energy. If I have shown up randomly in front of you with this reading, then there is more than likely a reading here for you. Okay? You take what resonates and you leave what does not, because this is a collective reading for the collective of beautiful peeps. It's not a one-on-one reading per se, so everything may not resonate, but if it does, please let me know in the comments. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone so far that has liked and subscribed to my YouTube channel, FEG Energy 144, and also go head over and check out my Facebook page, which is Effie Gabriella with an A at the end. Now that is where I share all my knowledge and stuff in what's going on with the Matrix and the control tactics and how the Earth is flat and not a globe and all that wonderful stuff that we've been lied to by the powers that were, the delete fuckwits of this world. Okay, excuse my French, but it's just how it is, peeps. Okay, and then use your own discernment. You will be guided to research and find things out for yourself and see the truth for what it really is. Okay, and also just note in the tarot that there is no gender, so a female can encompass masculine energy and a masculine can encompass loving feminine energy and vice versa. So take it as it comes, okay, peeps? And leave me a comment in the comment section if any of this is resonating with you, okay? I hope you've had an awesome sauce kind of day, and if not, I'll send you the strength to get through what you're going through, but just know you have got this inner strength to get through anything, okay? Anything is sent your way, you've got the willpower and the strength to get through and to heal from. Alright. Give it a quick shuffle. Spirit has guided me today to use come on, Spirit. Okay, to use the Modern Witch Tarot deck. So if you feel the need to, please tap your energy into the cards now. Alright, let's get this reading started, peeps. You know what time it is. It's time to get your tea and get your snacks, because this is going to be a bit of an interesting read. Like, Spirit loves to bring us the tea. Keep us in the know. Tell you who's who in your zoo, what's been going on in the shady shit in the background. Okay. Alright. Come through, Spirit. Always. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit will always come through for us no matter what. Okay. Alright, let's start off. Five of Wands is in the upright. So there's been a bit of confusion and chaos sent your way. You've had it come at you for up to like 5 different people, 5 different entities, and this could be a couple of them actually kept themselves masked as well. So just have a look at that depiction. You've got one that's masked here. Sorry about the lighting, peeps. One that's masked there. You know, but they've all been sending confusion, chaos your way. This could be family, it could be friends, it could be past lovers, it could be work colleagues. You'll know, you will know. Yeah, it's been very, very heavy confusion and chaos sent your way. I just want you to know that if you have felt this energy coming your way, then please do not do any return to sender spells or shit like that, because we do not play ping pong. Pathetic ping pong. It's just childish and pathetic, and things will only be sent to hit you to wake you up. And I can speak of this myself because I have been well and truly awoken this year, and I've worked out who's who in my zoo, and I send them all peace, love and light from a distance, bit of compassion, and sometimes a cactus in my thoughts, just to give me a bit of a giggle to sit on. That's me being polite. Okay, so once you work out who's who in your zoo, you start to see things much clearer, Spirit saying. The Empress is in the reverse, so this is your energy, peeps. Now, flip your gender roles. Remember I said you can be a masculine in a feminine energy, you can be a feminine encompassing masculine energy. But the Empress, I'll just put it in the upright for you quickly, is someone who is a creator. So she's an empath. She encompasses all the queens of the tarot. So she is a queen of cups. So she's an empath. She's a queen of wands. Hang on a minute, my Rotley's trying to get into the dinner. Cuts here, please. Hang on, here she comes for a cameo. Hey, darling. Okay, go sit down, please. So pretty much, she is a Queen of Wands who can manifest at will for the grace, the best intentions with harm to none. She is also encompassing the Queen of Swords, so she is standing in her truth, speaking her truth and putting her emotions aside. And Queen of Pentacles, she knows how to create and generate wealth. Okay, it's in the reverse. So all this confusion and chaos has been sent your way to keep you out of your Empress energy. Okay, peeps. Okay, tell me more, please, Spirit. Now this heavy Libra. Now bear with me, I'm still learning to or trying to remember to call all the major arcanas in the astrology, but it is what it is. If it resonates with you, it will resonate with you. Okay, so the Page of Wands is here in the upright. So you are manifesting. So you have been trying to manifest, and all this chaos and confusion and all this shitty ass spells, I will say it, has been keeping you from encompassing and stepping into your Empress energy. Okay, but you have been trying to manifest, and so the page, it is a page, so it's new manifestation. So you're trying to bring in new manifestations, okay? And so, there we go. See how she's looking up to the sky? She's like, oh, please let my manifestations come in. I've been doing everything I need to, and it's not working. And this is why. Because these Five of Wands have been sending all this bullshit, black magic, scatter your way. Okay. Now, Spirit has guided me to do this in the upside down triangle spread. So, let's see what else is happening. So, in this first row, this is like your past energy. Like, this is past energy. Okay. Eight of Swords is in the reverse. So they tried to keep you stuck. They tried to keep you stuck, bound, blinded. You may have cried a lot of tears as well. I'm looking at that water, the puddle of water at her feet. They have tried to keep you stuck in a sense of imprisonment. It hasn't worked though. It hasn't worked. It's in the reverse. So you've come out of this. And that's because you have been, thank you, Spirit, that's because you've been guided by the Most High. The beautiful energy of the most divine energy in this universe, my bestie, my old mate, the sun. God, if you will, the universe, whatever you resonate with, but this is where we get all our energy from, peeps, okay? So you've been protected by the sun, and you have been protected since you was a child. You may not have known that, but you have been watched and protected since you was a child. And because your heart has been pure, kind, compassionate, that's why you've been protected. Okay? And see this, the horse here, you're also riding high with the Most High. So the Most High has been carrying you through this. You may not realise this. No one goes through anything on their own in this lifetime. Any lifetimes, okay? Anyway, see this massive red flag? You're seeing all this shit that's been cast your way. You've seen it. You're seeing it for what it is now, and you realise it's been a big, massive ass red flag. Yeah, and look, if you are all having a bit of a hissy fit about my language, Spirit says, you know, the most evil people go to church. That's ritualised shit. We don't need to line up for communion and drink the blood of Christ. Blah blah blah. Who the fuck does that? Okay, so Spirit doesn't mind that if we swear. Just for the people in the back row. Okay. Anyway, let's get on with this reading. The world is here in the upright. So you've closed out a cycle. Now this is heavy Scorpio, heavy Aquarius, heavy Taurus, heavy Cancer. Taurus and Leo. Yeah, Taurus and Leo. Sorry, there's no Cancer in that one. So you've actually closed out a cycle. Oh, sorry. Delicate people. Delicate peeps. Sorry about that. She is flashing a little bit. So we've just got to keep this covered up. So I'll keep it censored. So this doesn't get removed. But pretty much, you've actually closed out a cycle. And see this infinity? It's been going on for quite some time, Spirit says. Could have been going up to 3 years that you're aware of. You closed out a cycle, and you will be stepping into your Empress energy. So because you closed out this cycle of all this chaos and bullshit, shitty ass kitchen witch, fucking basic at best spell casting, you have closed out that cycle. And I don't know if you can see that or not. She's holding 2 wands in her hands. You will be manifesting, okay? You will be manifesting. So you don't need to worry. Fear is just an illusion. It's just one of the illusions that this matrix makes us feel, okay? You will be manifesting soon. You will be manifesting, okay? Tell me more, please, Spirit. So you are an earth angel. You're balanced in your emotions. You're one with nature. You are kind, compassionate, and you are definitely guided by the Most High. You see the sunshine in the background? So you are, I'm talking to an earth angel. I'm talking to a chosen one. Okay, so you may not realise it, but you've been chosen. You're here for a reason, not a season. You're here for a lifetime, and you've got a mission to achieve for the beautifulest energy in this universe, the Most High, in all the universes. Okay, so you're here on a mission. Your manifestations will begin, because that's falling under the Page of Wands. So I hope you take some comfort in that knowledge piece. Like, take that comfort, because it's true. I didn't realise I was the chosen one until this year, you know. At first I was like, no, I'm just here doing what I'm doing, you know. No, bang, turns out I am. And here I am now on YouTube and Facebook giving you these readings to wake the rest of you up into your Christ consciousness with your spiritual ascension journey. It's one of my missions here on this earth, here and now, you know. Once you're awoken, you know, this will be your last lifetime here. You will not be reincarnating back in your soul, recycled to keep the matrix system of the deletes bullshit that think they've been running this world for long enough. Well, they have been fucking running this reality long enough, and it's time to hand the reins back. But you will not be getting your soul recycled back into another lifetime. Trust me, if you know, you know. If not, you'll work that one out as well. We'll do enlightenments with Effie soon enough. Okay, so the Nine of Cups is here in the upright. So you are you're going to be emotionally independently fulfilled. So this is just depicting one person. Nine of Cups. So you are emotionally fulfilled. You've got all your cups in the background. You're protecting your heart. You're being careful where you give your love, your compassion. I mean, you give your compassion to everybody. Even those that are in this devil energy with the shitty ass witch spells, crap and chaos spells. Like, you send them all love and compassion, forgiveness from a distance. But you've learnt to keep your barriers up. But you're sitting on business, you know, you still got your loving heart, you know, and you're being careful with who you're going to be giving it to. And that's beautiful to hear, folks, because not everybody deserves our unconditional love. So being an earth angel is not just unconditional love, rainbows and all that, peace, love and light and all that stuff. You've got to be able to encompass and balance your shadow side, okay? And once you learn how to do that, you will be in the zone of emotional fulfillment as an independent individual. You know, you need to be able to love yourself first before you can give your love to other people. Because if you cannot put yourself first, how can you give your love unconditionally? You're just giving it to people, and they're not going to be giving a shit about how they treat you. They betray you, be lying to you, and you'll just have your rose-tinted glasses on and not be seeing things for what they truly are. So learn to love yourself first. Look yourself in the mirror every day when you wake up and tell yourself what you love about yourself. Because, you know, the image that is reflecting back at us. We signed up for this when we first came here, before we even turned up in our mother's womb, before it was even a thought, you know. We signed this as soul contracts. So everything that's been sent your way as well is all part of your design with the Most High, your soul contract, for you to learn in this earth school reality, okay? So, Spirit's like, you're dribbling too much shit, woman, let's get on with it. Okay, sorry, Spirit. But yeah, just remember to tell yourself you love yourself, and what you know, even start listing off the qualities that you do like about yourself. You know, don't mention the things that you don't like. That's just a insecurity, which is another bullshit reality emotion that the Matrix has designed us to do, you know, with all this plastic surgery and body alterations and shit like that, you know. So you need to learn to love yourself wholeheartedly before you can give your love to someone else. 15:15 on the clock as I say that on my timer. King of Wands is in the reverse. Oh snap. So there's like one major character that's coming out at the moment that did keep you imprisoned and in a state of lack, and they have been firing shots your way. It's in the reverse, so it's a king that's been in their, I'll put it up right for you, in their reptilian energy. I don't know if you can see that little reptile up there or not, but yeah, they've been casting some real harsh, negative energy your way, spell casting and all sorts, ritualizing shit, and they think that they're the king of everything, but they're not. They're the king of shit. Okay, so everything that's been sent your way, you've been protected from, because, like I said, you are this child that's been protected, riding high with spirit. You know, you've been carried through these tough times by spirit, and you've been protected. You know, you've got the Leo energy, the sun's energy beaming down on you, protecting you. So the sun, creator, source, God, whatever you resonate with, has seen all the shady shit this King of Wands has been sent your way, and I think I'm getting the feeling that spirit has had enough. So it's time to wake up. You've woken up. You're about to wake up, if you haven't already woken up to this, okay? But yeah, you are an earth angel, so don't doubt that. Do not doubt that, my beautiful collective of peeps. Okay, what's to come now? So 2 of Swords. So you closed out this cycle, and you've done it blindly. You know, you've done it blindly, and even once it's been put in front of you, you're still held to the mother crump and no. You're keeping these people at bay. So the 2 of Swords in the upright is like you didn't know what was being cast at you, but you still made a decision to walk away. Okay, but in the reverse, you've worked it out, and you're still cutting these people out of your life. Okay, you're closing out this cycle. You're not taking any recycled fake ass love, family, friends, whatever. They're bullshit. You're seeing the truth for what it truly is. Okay, and you are being balanced and staunch, stoic in your decision. So good for you, peeps. Good for you. I'm really, really proud of you. I really am. And so, Spirit. Okay, tell us more, please, Spirit. 2 of Pentacles is in the reverse. So you may have felt like you've been put off balance. You've had a lot of things coming your way, but it's in the reverse. It's also a spiritual thing. So they've spiritually tried to put you off balance. See how one's further up, but it doesn't matter, because once you realise who's who in your zone, you bring you face into the shadows. You lean into your shadow side, you feel these emotions, you let the universe, creator, source, you let them know what's going on, not just speak it into existence. Everything that's been sent your way, it's an infinity. It naturally goes back to sender. So this is why I keep saying you don't need to do shitty ass bullshit, fucking return to sender spells, protection spells, and all that kind of stuff. No. The most divine force in this energy, in this universe, has been keeping you protected. So please do not participate. Start looking up return to sender spells and all that kind of stuff. You do not need to do it, okay? You do not need to do it. It's going to be sent back to these evil fuckwits. These silly little black magic, Google fucking spells, whatever they've been using, the rituals and whatnot. It's going to be going back to sender naturally, and that's the universe sending it back, because anything that you put out into the universe, so if you put out good energy into the universe and you're doing things for the greatest of good with the best of intentions and harm to none, and you're helping people and not expecting a thanks, you're not projecting it on social media and filming it and stuff like that just for the likes and whatnot, that energy will come back to you, that goodness will come back to you tenfold minimum. Also, if you're doing spell casting and rituals and shit like that, that will also go back to the ones that have been sending that shit your way. Tenfold minimum. So it's going back. Everything that's been sent your way is going to be going back. Okay? Just take comfort in that, peeps. and you send them love, compassion, peace and love and light and all that stuff from a distance, okay? But you've cut these people out of your life. You've gone through a lot of cord cutting as well. That's what I'm hearing. Is Two of Swords. You've cut a lot of cords emotionally. You've been throwing out items that these people, friends, family, whatever, have given you, stuff like that. You've thrown it all out, but you've also got to cut the emotions from the cords from the inside. And it's when you give them forgiveness and you forgive yourself for not knowing any better as well, is what I find has really helped me. Okay, but you forgive them for what they've done because they didn't know any better. For whatever the reason, some of them just can't manifest naturally for themselves, and they've got to do this shit to people that they can see are full of energy. You know, you've got this energy and this vibe about you, you know, and that's why you're a chosen one. And people will see you coming a mile away before you even have been awoken. Okay, so people will recognise your energy. These fuckwits will recognise your energy, and they will try and siphon and siphon and siphon. And when you're out of their energy as well, you may feel like drained. Yeah, that's one way of telling if you've been siphoned with your energy. Okay. Okay, tell me more, please, Spirit, because, yeah, I know. 3 of Wands. So you're going to be moving on. You're going to be moving on. So you may actually be moving house. You may actually be moving or just travelling. But you're getting away from these fuckwits. Okay? And sorry for the language, but it is how it is. Spirit doesn't mind it, so please stop saying it in the background. This is for the peeps, the cross watchers in the background that are a bit too hoity-toity. It is what it is. But you're going to be travelling away. You're moving away onto new shores. You know, you're going to be moving away or travelling. Yeah, you're just moving away and travelling, and you're going to be in your emotional, independence, loving self. Yeah, you're moving away from this queen. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. You're moving away from this King of Wands. Okay, so give him a toot. One last toot. Catches in the... Well, you won't be catching him in the next lifetime if you've awoken. Okay? See you next time I'm looking at you is the vibe I'm hearing from this. Okay? You just cut them out. You pay these fuckers no mind. Okay? But yeah, this King of Wands is more than likely trying to cast spells to try and get back in your energy as well. So you may be having like intrusive thoughts, like thinking about one particular person or whatever after going through heavy betrayals and shit like that. That's not your energy. Just call your energy back, forgive them, because they're kind of stuck without you, and that's okay. You know, this is something that they need to learn on their own, just like you've had to learn. You're going to be learning on your own. Okay, but just trust in the process. Always trust in the process, peeps. Just trust in the process. Yeah, you've had your heart really broken. You've had your heart really broken, and it's definitely magic. So they really tried to break you with black magic. So with illusions and spellcasting and bullshit and all that kind of stuff, these entities have really, really broken your heart. You know, but you're healing from it. You've healed from it. 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, they're defeated. They are defeated. So you combine the 2 plus the 3 makes 5. And you defeated these motherfuckers. Okay, you've energetically defeated them. 5 of Swords in the upright. I couldn't have said that. Why am I so psychic? Because I've been given these spiritual gifts. 5 of Swords in the upright. You have defeated these mofos, and they're crying in the background. You're collecting up the swords. You stood in your power. You've spoken your truth, and they're all defeated. There's 2 in particular. One's crying over you. This could be the King of Wands in reverse, but they're only disappointed that they've been caught. Okay, but you've defeated these mofos. So I'm so happy for you, peeps. Like, I am so happy. And Creative Source is like, yes, I've chosen my chosen ones for a reason. Okay, you've come up against some really, really horrible energy. Okay, and that's just me putting that nicely. These evil fuckheads. There's only meant to be one coming out, but I'll read them. So, yeah, heavy Leo energy again. So you've got no fear. This is the Most High again as well. You can see the background's gold and yellow, but yeah, this is the card. So Creator Source, God, whatever you resonate with, has given you the strength. You should have this, you should know that you've got this inner strength in you to get through whatever gets thrown your way. But you've got the strength, and you've not that I'm saying you've tamed Creator Source, but you've been able to tame the beast that is within you, I guess. You've leaned into your shadow side, you've gone through some tough times, and you've come out with strength, okay, is what Spirit's saying. And now, Nine of Pentacles is in the upright. You've got some sort of abundance coming in. This is also an independent. It's 9, so there's no love reading or anything else. It's independent wealth, independent finances, independent resources. And you're going to be growing it. It says she's gardening, and you've got the bird, I don't know if you can see that or not, on this person's head, on the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, it's a feminine in this card, but it can be anything. This is the Modern Witch Tarot, so pretty much every single one of these cards will come out as females, okay? But you've got the Most High guiding you. This could be your angel team, your spiritual gangster warriors that are coming in to sort some shit out for you, because you've energetically let everything go, and that's what you've got to do. You're very, very protected. You've got awesome warriors, spiritual team, ancestors backing you all the way. This could be your angels as well, guiding you. But you're going to be bringing in some sort of wealth and abundance, and it's going to be very fruitful. So you're going to be doing something that is going to be very fruitful, and it's going to be independent. Okay, now, just let me ask Spirit with the pendulum. Do you want me to do a bottom of the card? Because that was a double. Would you like me to do a bottom of the card? The bottom of the deck energy as well? Spirit saying yes. Okay. Okay, and bottom of the deck energy in the upright. Spirit loves you. So you've learnt to love yourself. See the heart here, and your cup of love is overflowing. Okay, and it's divine. You've got the sun in the background. You're enlightened. It's divine. Spirit is giving you a bit of love at the moment. Throat chakra attack. Okay. Always speak your truth. Doesn't matter who's too scared to hear it, you know. If you speak it into existence, and they know that you know. Okay. 10 of Wands, yeah. You have been heavily burdened, but not anymore. Not anymore, Spirit saying. Okay, I've dribbled enough shit. Hope you enjoyed the tea that Most High Creator Source, the most beautiful energy in this universe, has brought to you. I am FEG with the 144 energy. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, FEG Energy 144, and also head over to Facebook. And there is 2 that I'm aware of. One is Effie Gabrielle. That's not the one where I'm sharing it, and I don't have the blue tick yet, so I'm Effie Gabriella. Okay, they've both got the same profile picture, which is the same picture that is depicted in my YouTube. Okay, I hope this has brought you some clarity. Just know you've got the inner strength within you to get through whatever gets sent your way. Do not do any return to sender bullshit protection spells. You do not need it. You are guided by the Most High. Okay, Spirit's like, have a quick look. Yeah, the Wheels of Fortune. So everything that you're wanting to manifest is going to be coming in. Spirit, you never tell me to check the bottom of the deck like 2 times. Like, Spirit's giving us an extra bit of a read today. So this is also Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Okay. I'm FEG with the 144 energy. Peace, love and light to you all always. My beautiful collective of peeps. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all so very much. Have a great day. Bye.